Hey guys, and we're getting enrolled into some Lucky 4 bingo. We got some great prizes on the line. We got some good ones in Jackpot Hunter. We got a great one in this game of Lucky 4 bingo, $41,192 on this game. You just got to win it in 5 balls or less.
Yes, it's going to be an awesome day here. We are excited about giving out some money, and having a lot of fun here on a Friday happy hour with you guys.
Oh, that's for sure. I'm definitely going to be having a lot of fun as now balls are dropping on this one. Let's see if Harry Pete, maybe off-brand Harry Potter. But we got Norm Boy. Pass all 2 balls away. Let's see. They're not going to be winning the major. Let's see if they can take home this one. Still 1 ball away. Can't happen. They have to hit right here. Oh, we're moving on to the mini. Can we give out a mini jackpot? They're all 1 ball away. Honest John, pass. Can they do it? It's going to have to happen right here. Not quite. Now we're moving on to an $8 Musco. Not a bad Musco for this one. But we got Harry P. Honest John winning that one over at Matt Green Mill Bar. And 4, 10, 67, and 75 are those lucky numbers. 4 and 10. We're going to be playing those, so they're going to be extra lucky today. Good job, Honest John.
Yeah, we're excited about that. Getting into these 23 games of Jackpot Hunter that we love hanging out with you guys for. We're broadcast live on the Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. Our channel name on both those is Mega Soda.
Oh, yeah, we love those. We love it when you guys check in on those streams. We'll shoot you guys out luck if you guys check in on those streams, and that is, we use our luckology degrees, and then we shoot that luck out to you, and it becomes super good luck, and then you guys win jackpots. It's just how it works. But we got a $448 minor, a $358 major, and a 100 grand mega all on the line for you guys today. We gave out a 50-ball Musco. We gave out a 50-ball jackpot not too long ago, just in 2 days ago, actually. In these very games where we gave out the minor and the major at the very same time. It was a lot of fun, and so why not do it again today and win that $448?
I'm pro that.
I'm always pro that. But let's talk about the jackpots that were just won yesterday. We had Tamara over at Chanticleer's Pizza in Coon Rapids with winning $1,038. A really good one. And Tamara is going to pop up again in this script.
Yes. Yeah, because Tamara, I shouldn't give it away.
Yeah, no, we won't. We'll talk about it when we get there. But we've had 18 jackpots for the week, 163 for Season X.
Yeah, no, it's been a super fun season so far, and I expect nothing to slow down, only to speed up as we get closer and closer to the wintertime, because we call it the winter surge.
Oh, the winter surge.
Yeah, that's what's known in the Pilot TV circles.
I'm ready. It's kind of like Winter Wolves, but more exciting. But we got 2 minutes and 5 seconds to get enrolled in this game right here.
Yeah, right here, right now. Why not you? Why not now? We got just a little bit of time to get into this first game, but follow us on Facebook to be in the know about all things Pilot Games, featuring daily e-bingo progressives updates, weekly event schedules, jackpot winners, and so much more. Message us on Facebook to we can answer any of your questions.
Oh, yeah.
Just whatever you might need. You can send us those pictures, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's super, super easy. So make sure you guys are doing that one. But we just have 1 minute and 30 seconds to get enrolled in this one. Let's go over the live bingo that we play every single day first. We got Vikings bingo, 12-1. Right. We got Jackpot Hunter, 1-4. Then right at 4 o'clock, right when you guys came in, it was Lucky 4 bingo, where we had 41,000 on the line. Didn't go out. That means it's crowing and rolling into Saturday. Then Jackpot Hunter from 4 to 6. This is the $1 edition. We're going to be here with you guys all the way till that 6 o'clock mark, and then we'll be hopping off for you guys to play a little bit of Skull Bingo.
I don't know. You may have talked to Jordy. I hadn't, but looks like that Vikings bingo went out today.
Oh, really? Nikki was the producer on it.
So it wasn't Jordy. Jordy's usually the producer on that lunch one, so I was thinking you may have heard this already. But it looks like PKMCQ over at Lakefront Bar winning $12,280.
Wow.
So I'm going to guess that was that Vikings. I'll tell you what, Cash Crew 2 has been hot.
Hot. That is a understatement. They've been just giving out jackpots. I think they gave out the Twins jackpot right before we switched over to Vikings bingo. Then they gave out the Vikings jackpot. When they come on to Jackpot Hunter, they gave out those 2 jackpots, the minor and the major. It's just been jackpot central for them.
No, absolutely. Well, they got jackpot. They got a jackpot dog. I feel like they've got it's almost this extra special power now that the dog has become a jackpot dog.
Do we need to bring Ollie in?
We might have to bring our dog in just to try to compete.
Wait, we don't want to be copycats.
No, that's true.
So we'll bring in our cat.
We'll bring in Big Mike. Yeah. You guys will like Big Mike.
Luck cat.
He's a lucky cat.
I'll even shake him around a bit, see if the luck shakes out of him.
I don't think you want to shake Big Mike.
I shake Big Mike all the time. I got a lot less fear of Big Mike though than probably most people.
Yeah, it's not about that. I only have a fear of what might fall out.
Yes, I would be sorry. Yeah. But we got Ari out there playing. We got Janet and Mark, all 17 balls away. We are at 25 balls dropped on this one, and we were talking about Skull Bingo for a little bit. But we have a coverall of $5,704 that you just would have to win in 50 balls or less. Then in 43 balls or less, it's the large frame jackpot that you can win $3,348. And then we have a great line prize sitting at $824. You just have to get it in 10 balls or less. So bunch of great prizes through that Skull Bingo. So make sure you guys are sticking around from 6 to 10 as well. But we also have great PGL nights.
Yeah, for sure.
Some of my favorite PGL nights. The best, the one that's been running the longest, the one that gives you some of the best hosts out there with Tony and Nikki.
Oh yeah.
Mega Soda Game Night. It happens 6:40 every single Tuesday, and they have the best jackpot of all.
Oh, they do.
Like I'm unbiased opinion. That jackpot is the best live bingo jackpot that we have available, sitting at $89,534. You can win that in 54 balls or less, and that is at the very end of that Mega Soda Game Night, and it's during the Jackpot Jungle.
No, for sure. We got a great one out there for that, but did you talk about how our specialty nights this Sunday?
Yeah, I talked about Mega Soda Game Night. I haven't got about our Wednesday night.
Okay, Wednesday night, we got Twins Wednesday. It is from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. We've got a great Jackpot Jungle coverall, 25 cent. This is the 25 cent version. You can hit it in 52 balls, and that jackpot's over 6,800. We got Gator over at Eagle's Nest in Eagle Lake, winning that $21 Musco prize. Nice job, Gator. I wonder if that is Gator of Other Guys fame.
Maybe. Or it could be a Florida Gator.
Don't mess with Gator.
Which do you think? Speaking of Gator, your opinion on Kyle Pitts and where he will rank at the end of the season among tight ends?
Yeah, it's so hard to know with a rookie, right?
It is. It's really hard.
And I think he's more of an oversized wide receiver than he is an actual tight end.
Yes, he's closer to Travis Kelce than he is George Kittle.
Exactly. So I always wonder with those kind of things, what does that look like? Is he a great receiver but doesn't get it done on the blocking side of things? Is he great at both? I don't know.
He had 0 drops in college his senior year.
Right.
And so great hands, has the longest wingspan ever tested for a receiving player.
Yep.
So he has the longest wingspan of anyone who's ever been in the combine.
Right.
So he's got the length to do it. I think he's like 6'6", and so he's got the height to do it. I'm pro him. I see him as a Darren Waller type, or that next Jimmy Graham type wide receiver, where you just lob it up in the back of the end zone and he just goes up and gets it, and it's you call it a 50-50 ball, but it's closer to a 75-25 ball.
I like it. I think he's going to be a great receiving guy.
If you could turn it into the blocking stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure about. I don't think anybody can really be sure about.
No. Tight end is so hard of a position.
Oh, we saw that with Tim Tebow, right? When he tried to do, it here.
Even though he's a freakazoid athlete,
right?
One of the best running quarterbacks of all time,
right.
And we've seen running quarterbacks turn into wide receivers. We've seen them turn into safeties. We've seen them turn into DBs, but we haven't ever seen them turn into a tight end. And then we got the first little glimpse of, maybe Tim Tebow can go play tight end. He's big enough, he's fast enough, he's strong enough,
right?
and then we look at it and we're like, he cannot play tight end.
No, and here's the thing. I mean, and I think if you gave him more time, maybe he'd catch up, figure it out, whatever. You just don't have that kind of time in the NFL.
Yeah, he's just racing father time.
Exactly, and so I think if he would have been again put into a position where he's an oversized wide receiver,
yes,
okay, then I think he could have done better in that.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, but him as an actual tight end, that's just a lot of skill sets. It's really hard.
Yeah, we'll see. I think Kyle Pitts will be a top 5 receiving tight end this upcoming year. Whether he's a top 5 tight end or not, I think just being a top 5 receiving tight end makes you a top 10 tight end.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he'll be able to get into that top 5 range just yet.
Yeah. No, you got such great already receiving tight ends that also get the blocking done,
Yes.
I think, but if he could fashion his game like Travis Kelce,
yes,
then he can be, he can be a very, he's not going to ever probably be a great blocking tight end.
No.
But he can actually be someone that can help in the blocking and not be a hindrance to the team there.
Oh yeah, and I think the fact that they trade away Julio Jones really meant something for their faith in Kyle Pitts.
Right.
Because Julio Jones was that big red zone target. He was the guy that went over the field and caught those really tough passes, and then you had him running down looking like an Olympic sprinter over
right.
there.
Right.
There's not many people like Julio Jones that are physically able to replace him. Kyle Pitts, one of those guys that are physically has the ability to maybe replace a guy like that.
Exactly, and if you've
what did he run, a 4.3?
Yeah, he ran a super
Or was it a
fast.
4.43?
That might be right. Either one's so fast
It was
for that size of a guy.
Yeah, you don't see 6'6" players running the way Kyle Pitts did.
No.
And so if anyone has the ability to kind of fill in that Julio Jones role, and it's definitely him.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah. So sorry, I'm taking care of some of our technical issues as we're rolling here. So I apologize for looking down and taking care of some stuff. But
oh, for sure. No, it is not bad at all. But we were talking about PGL Knights before Gator got the win, and then we got distracted by Florida Gator players.
Yes.
But we were talking about PGL Knights.
Yes.
And there's one more PGL night that we got to go over. You know about the Tuesday PGL
Yes.
night. You know about the Wednesday PGL night. And if you've been here for a while, you've definitely been around for this PGL night. It's Vikings game day, and it's back this Sunday, 11:30 to 1:30. But we got a winner.
hey, it's Zeb over at North Star Bar St. Paul getting that win. Congratulations, Zeb, on the big win.
Yeah,
$12.80.
Yeah, good job. Now we're going to be getting enrolled into a game number 3.
Yeah, it's going to be a super fun one. Again, let's see, we got just under 2.5 minutes to get enrolled in this next game number 3. And yeah, rolling through 23 games.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun as these money counts continue to grow and just get bigger, and then maybe even the ball counts click up as well. But I'm super excited for Vikings game day. We're going to have so many different Vikings themed games. I think we start off with 4 games of Vikings bingo. Then at some point we have 4 games of Skull bingo. Then we have 4 more games of Vikings bingo. We have a little bit of Vikings victory and top 10 in between those as well. And it's going to be just so much fun.
Yeah, going to be an absolute blast. But we love going over the national days.
Yes.
And I've got one here that's a great one.
Okay.
It's National Swap Ideas Day. Swapping ideas today does not have to be done on a one-on-one basis. Often, groups of people with similar interests gather with a common goal in mind. The meetings are usually a social gathering. However, on occasion, groups with different skill sets, design talents, or ideas gather. They bounce sketches, eureka ideas off each other, and suddenly a new idea develops.
That's pretty much how our entire playbook got created.
That's it. Exactly.
It was just me and you talking about just tossing ideas back and forth together.
Exactly. So I mean, we always have this base concept.
Yes.
And then we just tweak it based on the athletes that we've got, and how do we tweak those exact same plays? The end result isn't any different.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but how do we tweak it to put them in the optimal position?
Oh, yeah, exactly. And then our players completely think that we made a whole new playbook. But we love it. But swapping ideas, we do it all the time.
Yeah,
we football ideas is probably the main thing we swap around all of the time because we are always talking football.
No, we pretty much are. It's
we're a little
this time of year.
This time of the year, yeah. I was about to say the same exact thing. We're a little obsessed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good day. Swap ideas. It's one of the great things about our country as well is that we have the ability to swap opinions, swap stories, swap ideas, and grow as a unit.
Yeah, absolutely. No, love it. Love it whether it's in work, in social, or just whatever area you're in your life. It's a good idea to swap ideas.
Oh, that's for sure. But now we got balls dropping in this game number 3. And I see a bunch of big-time players like Norm Boy, Jim Rocks, Toledo Ton, and Fufu. We got Little Bunny Fufu.
Hopping through that forest. That Jackpot Hunter forest, you better run fast. We got the Jackpot Hunters going.
I'd be scared. You're in a hunter game and your little buddy Fufu. That's intimidating.
It's not a good place to be.
No, not at all. But let's hop into another national day. It's National TV Dinner Day. In 1962, Swanson, not Ron Swanson, stopped using the name TV dinner. However, in the United States, the term remains synonymous with any prepackaged dinner purchased frozen from the store and heated up at home. The first Swanson TV dinner consisted of a Thanksgiving meal of turkey, cornbread, dressing, peas, and sweet potato. Originally, Swanson made the tray of aluminum. They separated each food item into individual compartments too. At home, the cook heated the dinner in the oven, and the cooking time was usually 25 minutes. Today, nearly all frozen food trays can be cooked in the microwave or conventional oven.
Yeah, no, they got to get rid of the metal before you can throw it in the microwave. It really creates a spectacle, though, if you don't.
It does. It's kind of like the 4th of July.
Absolutely, and so, it's kind of patriotic, but
no, it's not. It's not. Don't listen to Big John. It is not patriotic. Do not ever try it. It is a great way to burn your house down. I guess we used to have a player that talked about burning houses down all the time. And
yeah, no, I tried to discourage him from that.
Yeah, that was a coaching. That was a point in coaching where we had to step past our coaching and kind of help the kid out.
Yeah, work through his issues. No, that's not appropriate in society.
But we love TV dinners. They've been a staple in a lot of households for a long time. I haven't eaten a lot of TV dinners, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think you still probably not a lot, but you've probably eaten. It's more like microwave dinner. Well, there it is. Patty and Fluffy, little buddy Flu got through the forest. Patty over at the Mud Cow in Hutchinson, and Fluffy over at Backwoods Bar and Grill in Bemidji, getting it done out there, splitting that $14.20. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, good job, Fluffy. And who was the other player?
Patty.
Good job, Fluffy and Patty. And now we're getting enrolled in game number 4 already in this. But you were saying that I have had more TV dinners than I thought.
Then maybe not TV dinners, but it's basically the modern version of TV dinners, which is like a Lunchable? Like a Lunchable kind of a thing. Or but something that maybe you've microwaved.
Yeah, I feel like, but I haven't eaten that many Lunchables either. Like, I've never been a microwave.
No, we didn't feed you guys that way.
Yeah,
so.
you guys never let me eat that way. You guys would. Yeah, I probably would have chosen to eat Lunchables every single day.
Yes.
But you guys actually packed me lunch and were good parents and gave me things to fuel my body. And,
right. We tried.
Made me eat my carrots. Oh, that brings in a whole nother story where I just find this absolutely hilarious. I don't know how it happened. I still to this day have no idea how this happened. And this is all going back to young kids school eating. Yeah. And I go and I'm eating my lunch, and this is the first day I've ever decided this decision. And I'm like, I see the applesauce in front of me, and I'm like, I don't want to eat applesauce today.
Yeah.
And so I just threw away the applesauce and because I didn't want my mom to know that I didn't eat my applesauce and I wasn't being healthy and eating my applesauce.
Yeah.
And so then I go home, I do the rest of my day of school. I finally come home and my mom goes, "So why didn't you eat your applesauce?" And I'm like, what? How'd you know? And it blew my mind. She was like, "I'm your mother. I know these things." And that's the only answer I've ever gotten to this day.
All right. I don't know the answer to that question. She's your mother. She just knows things.
And I've come to that conclusion. And so she is very hard to hide things from. And so you gotta learn to just not hide them from your mom.
Right. No, she's got.
They got the
mother's intuition or whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I guess I won't know until I have kids, and maybe I'll never know it. Did you ever figure it out?
No.
But we got some great Twins news. It's Ramil Reyes, Oscar Mercado, and Jose Ramirez homered, and the Cleveland Indians scored for the first time in 3 games, beating the Minnesota Twins 4-1 on Thursday night. We did win the series with them.
Yes, because we won the first 3.
Yes.
Yeah. And so the reason they hadn't scored 3 runs is because we were a part of that.
Oh yeah, no, we had a really good run of games, and so it was very impressive how well we played against those Cleveland Indians, and we actually pushed them back into a losing record.
Yeah, now they got back to 500.
Now they're back to 500. And so we give and take. But we got Jim Allen, we got C. Yoon Sarah, all 13 balls away. We're at 30 balls dropped on this one. But if you guys want to support our Twins, play maybe a little bit of Twins wins, or watch the game today, the Twins taking on the Royals. Royals right now sitting at 63 and 77.
Yep.
Only 1 win higher than what our Twins are sitting at currently.
Right.
And that game is going to be happening at 7:10 p.m. So just an hour and 10 minutes after we get off air.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one.
We'll be in the thick of Skull Bingo.
Yeah. I mean, we should beat the Royals, because they have a record same as ours.
And we beat the teams better than us.
Yeah, so this could be a tough one for us.
Yeah, I have full faith in that.
Yeah.
That when the team has a similar record to us, we're gonna lose. If the team has a way better record than us, we're gonna win. That's just how it seems to work for our Minnesota Twins.
Well, I'm hoping we flip the script right here against the Royals.
That would be great, but we are 7 balls away on this one. We are already at 56 balls dropped, and so that means we're working on this $23.40 must-go prize.
Yeah, no, it's but I'll tell you what, I mean, we've been getting a lot of jackpots out. We just switched over to Vikings.
Oh, yeah?
This week. We just switched over to Skull Bingo this week.
Yeah.
It's our first day of Vikings game day.
I'm super excited. I don't know if I've ever done the Vikings Victory Flash Bingo game.
No, it's a brand new one.
Is it brand new?
It's brand new. They haven't even built a broadcaster for it yet, so Tony's building that right now.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, there it is, Scotty, over at Heidi's Bar in Sedan. It's $23.40. Congratulations, Scotty.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Right. Yeah, I wonder if he's on the USS Enterprise.
Yeah, we might get to wave to him as we drive by on the mothership.
That's right. Could happen.
But let's head. Speaking of wacky shows like Star Trek,
yeah.
Let's talk about another standings that is themed kinda after another wacky show.
Oh.
It's the Twiking Zone.
Oh, we had someone checking in, and got to make sure to NerdBo00. We need to send them out some, like they said, TGI Friday.
All right, I'm gonna load you up for Nerdbo. There you go. We got a bunch of luck for you.
There it is, Nerdbo. Nicely done. Some luck going out there to you. Super, super fun.
Oh, yeah, super excited. Hopefully that will transfer to a great win for you guys.
Yep.
But let's head straight into this Twiking Zone.
Yeah, let's do it.
Falling out of our top 10.
Yes.
Falling out of the Twiking Zone.
Oh.
It's Baba Booey over at Granite City Food and Brewery.
Good luck on the other side, Baba Booey.
Had jumped into our standings.
Okay.
Then got tied up. Now got beat out by the number 10 player. It's Kick It over at Bleachers. Maybe taking a couple tips from Joni with 81,000 points.
Tell you what I'd do if I were you there. Kick it.
That's what Joni was saying.
Yes, just sliding her the little tips, and she's like, I've been here for a while. I know how to win these jackpots.
Just watch and learn.
She's like, hand me your iPad for one night, and you'll be in these standings. But let's talk about the next player in 9th place, loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park with 84,000 points. Then with 88,000 points in 8th place, we got Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine. In 7th place, we got Puts over at Lucky's Tavern with 89,000 points. In 5th place, we have a two-way tie. Ooh. Yes, you don't see a lot of ties in this Twiking zone, no. But this is a big one. Moving from 6th into a 5th place tie, it's Joni at Mama T's Castle Tab with 95,000 points. Seems like Joni and Kick It, both the big risers of the day.
Mom and daughter team. So.
Oh yeah, but who did she tie up? It's SNS at Chanticleer's Pizza in Coon Rapids. Big time tie right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, let's dive into the 100,000 point club. Yes, in 4th place, the reigning champ herself, Elsa, over at Titan Sports Saloon with 101,000 points. Then with 114,000 points in 3rd place, we have Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven. 2nd place, it's Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar with 159,000 points. Then the number 1 player in all of Minnesota, playing at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 171,000 points. Oh. It's not Lucky.
Nicely done, guys. You guys are out there crushing it. The point totals are so impressive so far here in Season X. They have been just getting after it in a big-time way. So let me talk about these location standings because they're on pace to set all-time records. That is for sure.
Well, we're at 33 balls dropped on this one. We are 12 balls away for a bunch of this. We got Kim, John, Janet, Genji? Yeah. Yeah, Kristen, all trying to get these prizes, but we have a minor sitting at $537, a major sitting at $429, and a Musco of $18.40.
Let me bust into these standings. It's in their location standings in the Twiking zone. In 10th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon. That's the reigning champions in these very standings at 124,000 points. With 133,000 points over in St. Paul, it's St. Paul Park Legion in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 137,000 points. With 144,000 points, we just take a nice leisurely walk over to Oak Park Heights. And there we find 7th place location, Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub. In 6th place, we find Corky's Bar South Haven with 171,000 points. With 176,000 points, it's the American Legion Fridley in 5th place.
Now this next location is so tight with the last location you just said.
Yeah, that was 176. This one, 177.
Wow.
Yeah, 4th place, Lakefront Bar in La Center. Then we jump into the 200,000 point club who has a new member. In 3rd place, it's the Maple View Lounge in Mapleview with 202,000 points. But first,
we got a winner. It's Pound Town over at EJ's Bottle Shop and Bar in Wyoming, taking that $18.40 Musco prize.
Yeah, nice job, Pound Town. And let me jump back into these location standings. In 2nd place, we got Corner Bar Goodhue with 249,000 points. But we're going to jump back out of the 200,000 point club and jump in to the 300,000 point club. It's the number 1 location in the state of Minnesota, VFW Spring Lake Park with 364,000 points.
Yeah, I was just talking about how they're on pace to get into the 1 million point club with Jordy on Cup of Joe.
Oh, yeah.
She said, you know what? She doesn't think it's going to happen.
Ooh,
she said,
doubter.
She said they're going to be around that 800, 900 point range.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? I'm a believer. I'm going to make the hot take. Call me Hot Take Ruggles today. Yeah. Because I'm saying that VFW Spring Lake Park is going to get into that 1 million point club.
Nicely
the
done.
first location to ever get into the 1 million point club.
As we say on the show all the time, I believe in believing.
All righty. All right. A little bit of Matthew McConaughey. Exactly. I wish I could do a really good Matthew McConaughey impression.
Yeah, I know.
If I could, I would do it all the time.
Well, if I could, I would do an imitation of, when we're coaching football, of Matthew McConaughey acting as the Marshall coach.
Yes. Where he also acts like Matthew McConaughey.
Yes.
And it makes it so much better.
It makes it completely better.
That's one of the best. That is one of the best Matthew McConaughey acting like Matthew McConaughey movies.
Yes.
Like where I'm just like, this is hilarious. Like this, I love that he is not playing like that coach at all.
No,
like,
he's just playing himself.
He's playing Matthew McConaughey. It's great. If you guys haven't seen it, I think it's called The Herd.
Yes, I think so.
I think that's what it's called.
I think so too.
But we just have 46 seconds to get enrolled in this one, so make sure you guys are pressing play so that you guys have a shot at winning a $500 minor, $400 major, and a $100 grand mega. But we have some other great prizes that go out in a bunch of different other games, and they are called the E-Tab games. They are on our live bingo, but they are really good as well, and we like to highlight one every single week. And this week, the highlighted one, it's Night of the Winning Dead.
I'm scared.
An otherwise relaxing day, enjoying a picnic,
okay.
has now been disturbed by a zombie horde. Your only choice is to find the nearest farmhouse, barricade yourself in, and win big prizes.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, do I tell you what else sounds fun? Playing the newest released E-Tab game.
Ooh, yeah, one dropped yesterday.
Oh, yeah, and it's a lot of fun. You guys definitely don't want to miss out on it. It is Tokyo. Why am I blanking on the second name of it?
Tokyo Fortunes.
For Tokyo Fortunes. Yeah, so definitely go watch that one. I heard that the ninja is based off of you.
Yeah, that's they had me. You know, they put you in that suit and you got all the little sensors.
Yes.
You know, and then you do the movements like a ninja because they were like, we only know one ninja.
Yes.
And so they came and talked to me about it.
Why am I blanking on his name? Who's the guy that plays
Jackie Chan.
the Great White Ninja?
Chuck Norris. Oh, you talking about Chris Farley?
Yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Yes, Beverly Hills Ninja.
Beverly Hills Ninja, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Were you his understudy?
No, he was my understudy.
He was my understudy. Oh yeah, that is a movie that I have actually never seen, but I really need to see it.
Yeah, it's basically Tommy Boy with a new twist.
Okay, I'm down. I like Tommy Boy, so
there you go.
But you guys should definitely play all of our different E-Tab games, like Tokyo Fortunes, because we have 50 different shareable E-Tab games, and they all have fun, different tunes and graphics and sounds to them. You guys definitely want to play them. Play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, an awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Yeah, it is a good time out there with some E-Tabs. That 85% payout, I mean, that's what gets me. You know what I mean? If you get an 85% payout, I mean, that's a good deal.
Yes, I completely agree. I mean, some of the best odds that you have available, but we got a winner.
Hey.
It's a split win between Bill over at Lakefront Bar and Mark B.J. Over at Casper's Cherokee and Sirloin in Egan.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job to both those winners, splitting $23.60 on a 61 ball must-go coverall.
Sirloin sounds good right now.
Oh, I could totally eat some sirloin.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yes. Do you want to tell you what also I could do? I'm just going to say it live right here. I think I could sign up at pgl.world faster than 26 seconds.
We need to just have you do it.
I've already signed up, so I didn't know there was a time.
You could sign up under a new name.
Is that all? I completely forgot what all it entails. Like, can I re-register my email again?
I don't know. You might have to come up. You might have to go create a new email.
I do have a school email, so
okay.
I could use that, and I could just create a pilot email, and so I need a work email.
Yeah.
So might as well make one, and so then I'll be able to have two shots at it actually.
Right.
So why not sign up at PGL.world and become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider information. We also send a newsletter out to all those players, and so then sometimes they even have surveys attached to them where we get to get your guys' responses on what you guys think about everything Pilot Games so we can make it all better for you guys.
I usually just fill out the survey and tell them, man, John's doing such a great job, and then they just say, hey, this is Jay Ruggs. He says that John's doing a great job.
You're like, wow, that
Awesome. Thank you.
it has a similar name to me. Must be a really smart guy.
Yeah, I saw him win an E-tab one time. Or an E-tip board. Yeah.
But also, if you sign up at PGL.world, you can use that for your Player Connect app.
Yes, you can.
That easy. Just use the same login, and you can just download the app, and then you'll be able to do stuff like E-tip boards.
Exactly. Just like these players tanked. Pedro 315, Biggie Reds, MLE Winkle 24, L, and Tamara. You had mentioned we'd hear Tamara's name one more time, and there it is.
Yeah, good job, Tamara. But I prefer calling him Emily Winkles.
Okay, that's probably the right way.
Emily Winkle 24.
My name is Emily Winkle.
I feel like it's a fancy name.
That's right. Well, I think he or she oftentimes hangs out on the East Lawn, wearing an ascot and smoking one of those cigars.
Oh, that's for
Drinking
sure.
some scotch. A single malt, please.
On the rocks. But we got just 1 second. Okay, now we're in play right now. Balls are dropping. And we have a $25 must-go, a $598 minor, and a $478 major. But you talked about all those new players that signed up at PGL.world.
Yeah.
But those players, they can earn some quick, easy PGL points if they're able to win the E-tip boards.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yes, and you guys got to get it done because you got to choose your 5 squares before the Vikings versus Bengals season opener this Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah, September 12th. Points are awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. All you got to do is launch the app and select Sports Link.
That's all you gotta do.
Super easy. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We had some players getting the win on those E-tip boards just 2 weeks ago. It was Lou Bear with 1,500 PGL points.
Lou Bear has some skill at this.
Yeah, they've won. He's won multiple times.
Yeah. Multiple.
Then in first place, we had Prod John taking home 2,000 PGL points. Good to have producer John. Get some.
Apparently knows what he's doing too. One time, he's 100%.
Yes, I like to claim that I just take away the bad squares.
Helping out the players.
I'm just helping out the players. I'm unselfish.
You are.
And I think
you're
John,
a giver.
I'm just all about making it easier on you guys. And so I pick the ones that are useless, and so then you guys can pick the ones that really help you out.
So basically, you're saying John's selfish. It's just rude.
Well, if the shoe fits. But we got. I'm just kidding. John is not selfish. He's a great guy. But we got. Come on, man. Out there playing over at the Old Piper Inn in Blaine, 4 balls away. But we've moved on to a must-go prize of $25.60. A pretty good prize, but there's also some jackpot hunter points on the line as well.
For sure. So thinking about PGL points, we had 2 big PGL nights this week like we normally do.
And we're having our first time where we get 3 PGL points.
Yeah, this week is one of those special weeks that happen in the fall. There it is. Dove Dave over at Neighbors Pub Dover getting that $25.60. Congratulations, Dove Dave.
I feel like that'd be a great men's body wash brand.
I know for my manly scent, I only use Dove Dave.
Yeah, like for Dove to go.
They have a special manly version, Dove Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did have a spokesman that's named Dave with a very bushy mustache.
Yes. Just hire Ron Swanson.
Yes, it's funny that our special teams coordinator, he's always had kind of like me, as far as a beard, a scruff kind of thing going, and then he shaved it all off except for the mustache, and I was like, oh wow, that is amazing. And he said his wife told him about. So I haven't seen him since this practice when he said this, but he said his wife said no. Ah, dang it. See, I would love it if you were able to rock the Fu Manchu. Oh, I can do a Fu Man.
You can?
I think so.
Yeah, you finally have gotten those connectors right there.
Yeah, it's a little weak, but it's
you would be able to get it down if you actually let it grow a little bit too. Yeah, you also cut it so frequently.
Yeah, I keep it cut every week.
Yeah, so you don't let it get bushy and stuff like that. And so maybe Fu Manchu, it's gotta be Bushy.
It's got to be Bushy, doesn't it? Yeah.
So I think maybe at some point, maybe before you do like the whole entire like no shaving during the playoffs or something, like cut it into
November.
Cut it into a Fu Manchu and then let it grow out. That'd be sweet. Be sweet. See, now I'm talking into things on live television so that he doesn't tell me no.
Well, it's got to be the people's choice out of Minnesota. So I'd have to give a flood of comments coming into the broadcast that would make me make that
Send them in.
choice.
We want him to get a Fu Manchu. Check in on Twitch, YouTube Live.
So
On the Player Connect app, all those spots. Check in, send it Fu Manchu. We want it, and hopefully it happens.
If they do
hope.
that, then maybe.
Then there's only one more yes that I gotta get, and that's good old Zendy.
If I was just doing it for that period of time.
Oh, she would say yes. She would say yes. She's all down for the whole entire football fun stuff.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the PGL points, the highest PGL point getters. We have in 10th place in our PGL standings, Fishy24 over at Sherry Sports Saloon with 510,000 points. Well, let's be more exact, 510,220 points. Then with 510,290 points, in 9th place, we got Sarah Honey at VFW Austin. Sarah Honey is going to have some big days in the upcoming PGL nights if she doesn't want to fall out. She's just been slowly working her way back.
Yeah, I think she's been, on vacation, whatever. I don't think she's been around for last
Relaxing, chillaxing, acting all cool.
She's just like, yo, I'm just chilling.
Playing some b-ball outside the school.
I'm season 7 champ.
Yes, exactly. So I think I don't doubt that she will be in our top 10 by the end of the season, but may make it really tough for herself to be in that top 10 if this continues. In 8th place, we got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 521,000 points. Then with 584,000 points, playing at Underground Bar and Grill, it's in 7th place, Brizo. 6th place, it's Nixon over at Roseville VFW with 594,000 points. With 633,000 points. In 5th place, we got Gramps over at Chanticleer's Pizza in Coon Rapids. Gramps has been a huge point getter in the recent days.
Yes.
Just like passed up Nixon, I think, this week, and is now closing in just a less than 20,000 point gap between him and the number 4 player, and that player is Drumsky at the Underground Bar and Grill with 650,000 points. Then with 683,000 points in 3rd place, we have Forget You D at VFW Austin. 2nd place, it's Devoided at Wild Bill Sports Saloon in Blaine with 848,000 points. Then with 858,000 points, only a 9,000 point gap splitting this number 2 player and the number 1 player. It's SpongeBob at American Legion St. James.
Super tight. Super tight. They are going to, I feel like Devoid and SpongeBob are going to go at it all year long. There it is, in only 58 balls. That's a really nice game, Lori. Lori getting the win over at Tommy's Rain Lake Saloon in Virginia. So, Tommy's Rain Lake Saloon. That's how you say that.
Wow.
Tommy's Rain Lake Saloon. Rainy Lake Saloon.
Yeah, seems like a nice place.
Yeah. I like it. I had struggled with saying it, but
I hope it's got like a little tropical theme to it.
Yeah, that's what I picture. Like a rainy forest, even though it's rainy lake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to be sitting in a canoe on the river, and it not be raining. I don't want rain, actually. I just want the sound of rain.
Yeah, no, it can like have almost like a waterfall thing going on there where you hear it where it sounds like it's rain.
But you don't actually want the rain on you.
No, because I don't want to be wet.
Oh, yeah, but we just got 2 minutes to get enrolled in this game number. What game number are we on?
We are getting into game number 9 of the broadcast right now.
Already game number 9. So make sure you guys are pressing play, getting enrolled, because we just have one more game till we get into another lucky game, because it was lucky game number 4, and now it's lucky game number 10 that we're going to be heading to. Not this game, but the very next one. So make sure you get prepared.
You got to do the right preparation. You got to do the right things, like the locations in our PGL standing, and get knocked out of those. They keep on going back, in, out, in, out. It's Valley Lanes and Spring Valley. But who jumped in? Well, none other than Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 1,553,680 points. With 1,686,825 points over in Lanesboro, it's Root River Saloon in 9th place. In 8th place, we got VFW St. James with 1,775,425 points. Then with 1,869,545 points in St. Cloud, it's the 7th place Moose Lodge Waite Park. In 6th place, we got Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato. They've got 1,945,944 points. I think they're getting into the 2 million point club next week. Well, who did get into the 2 million point club? The next location with 2,150,350 points over in Newmarket. It's Leo's Bar sitting in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 2,418,950 points. But with 2,554,620 points over in Sauk Rapids. It's our 3rd place, Danny's Dugout. In 2nd place, we got VFW Northfield with 2,685,495 points. Then we jump out of the 2 million point club, jump into the 3 million point club. It's the 3,069,830 points. Last season champion. That's the reigning champion. Still the #1 location in the state of Minnesota, Cabin Bar Nicolette.
Yeah, they just don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
That is for sure.
Well, we got balls dropping in this game number 9, and we got Fufu, G-Man, Patty, and Scotty all trying to win this good prizes that we have available right now. But our Minnesota Wild have been doing a lot of good things this offseason, a lot of big-time movement. But me and John last night were talking about some of the things that are most the biggest questions that are plaguing our Minnesota Wild, and that is how are they going to replace the leadership roles?
Okay.
They lost a lot of their big time players that were super influential as leaders in our locker room, like why am I blanking on who we lost to the Islanders?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm gonna look him up real quick.
Yeah, sorry. I
asked you during the wrong time.
Yes.
It's we had Price, Zach Price.
Yeah.
He was one of those big time leader guys that were in our locker room. Had one of the longest tenures with our Minnesota Wild.
Right.
I think it was 9 years of like a 13-year contract that he had with us.
Crazy.
And we decided to buy him out, let those new guys step up. And me and John were talking about how we believe that Jared Spurgeon's going to take that next step as a leader. He won a trophy he got put up for a trophy for being a great humanitarian and stuff like that. And so I believe that he's one of those guys that can really lead a locker room.
Yeah, no, I think so. He's taken on that. He's put the C on the sweater, and I think he's ready to earn that C for sure. I mean, I think he's earned it. I shouldn't say it that way. He's going to prove that's the right choice. Jerry over at Welch's Big Ten Supper Club in Arden Hills getting that 21-20 win in game number 9 of the broadcast. That means we're getting enrolled in game number 10. Super lucky game, one of our lucky 4 numbers right here.
Oh, yeah. Good job, Jerry. And now let's see if we can give out a big jackpot on this one, since it is a lucky game number 10.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a super good one. And so make sure you're enrolled. Make sure you push play. You got just under 2.5 minutes to do so. You can play up to 36 cards around. It's just $1 per card. And yeah, why not you? Why not now? It's a Friday night and it's feeling right. Yeah, it's Friday night. Oh, what a night.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's talk about some of the big time questions that we are facing.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the.
Oh,
I want a very specific question about this. Okay. How should the goalie situation play out this year?
I tell you what, that's an amazing one because we got 2 really great goalies. I mean, Capo really stepped up last year.
Oh, he did. I mean, Capo was one of those elite guys. But do we want Why am I blanking on his name? Who is our other goalie?
Cam Talbot.
Yeah, Cam Talbot. I mean, he's that aging veteran, which I think he sits at 34.
Yeah, he's still got a lot of years left.
Still got a lot of years left. But Capo Kokkonen is only 24 years old.
Right.
And so it's just where do you see them playing? Do you see Capo pushing him for minutes?
Yeah, I think so. I think they got to rotate them. They're both really good. Keep them in game shape, game ready. And you rotate them both and let them both be good.
Yeah, I say we stick with. I
don't mean rotate them in game. I mean rotate games.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about once playoffs hit.
Oh, then you probably unless someone's got a hot hand. If someone's got a hot hand, you go hot hand.
Yes.
But I think you got to go Cam Talbot.
Yeah, Cam Talbot is the playoff guy, but I think in a few years, maybe even next, not the upcoming season, but the year after that, you could be seeing Capo take over the starting role as the goalie.
I wouldn't be shocked by that at all.
I mean, he was the second best goalie in the entire NHL, and that's being the backup goalie. Like, that is how impressive he was.
Mm-hmm. No, it really is. Really is. Great goalies. And it's good. It's a good problem to have.
Exactly. So I'm just happy about all the talent that we have right there and the ability that we're going to have in rotating those guys, keeping them fresh, being able to be like, oh, what if Cam Talbot gets injured in a game? Well, we got Capo Kokkonen, however you say it. He is very close to as good as why am I'm being so bad with these names right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I lost
Capo and
Cam Talbot.
And Cam Talbot. That he may be able to pass up. He's really close talent-wise as Cam Talbot. Because Cam Talbot's got that little bit of veteran savviness with him.
Absolutely. No, it's good to have both situations in-house. And, we'll just see where it all plays out.
Oh, that's for sure. But if you guys want to support our Minnesota Wild, play Let's Go Wild today at your favorite Minnesota bars. It's a lot of fun. It's one of the favorite E-Tab games out there. So you want to get some wins in Let's Go Wild.
Yes, for sure.
But we got another thing that's going to be introduced for PGL nights pretty soon, on Twins Wednesdays to be exact. You should tune in, win some PGL points, and also see primetime bets, matching up PGL locations and players with a little bit of handicaps and a lot of bragging rights on the line. You definitely won't want to miss out on that one.
No, that is for sure. It is super, super awesome. It looks like it's coming to you guys. I mean, so fast.
Yeah,
that,
within the next few weeks, it feels like.
Yeah.
I might be wrong, and Tony may say, no, Ian, you're wrong, but I think it seems super close to coming out to you guys and pretty player ready.
Yeah, I think it is. I think we're ready to go. Well, you are past that minor ball count, so we're giving out an $18 Musco prize here in game number 10 of the broadcast.
Yeah, game number 10. But we got a bunch of players really close to getting this Musco prize, and there it is. D and J over at Handy Corner in Winona, taking $18 on that prize. Good job, D and J. DJ, turn it up.
It seems like it'd be handy to be at the Handy Corner.
Yeah, they probably got an extra hand for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that corner's handy.
Yeah, exactly. Over there in Winona. But now we're getting rolled into a game number 11. Obviously, another lucky game because we love the 7-11 game.
Yeah, it's amazing what a difference a letter can make. Because if it was Handsy Corner, it just means a whole different thing. I don't even know.
I don't even know what to say about that. I would not go to the handsy corner. I would love to go to the handy
corner. I would go to. That's why a letter can make such a difference, and they did it right.
Yeah, good job, handy corner, for not taking that step. But let's go check in. Let's go take the step into the fishing report.
Love the fishing report.
Yes, it is. And right now we're going to go to the Lake of the Woods tourism done by the Outdoor Weekly on September 8th. So just 2 days ago on the Rainy River, more and more emerald shiners are showing up in the Rainy River. Some good runs so far. Mother Nature makes a call on when, how, and how things happen. The geese are flying, water cooling, and more anglers catching walleye in the river. It is not a slam fest yet, but the numbers of walleye are definitely increasing. Fall is here. Most walleye anglers on the river will anchor up along the edges or in a hole with a jig and minnow. Walleye are still hitting crankbaits and spinners, and these can be effective in locating fish. Fall is a great time to fish sturgeon, bass, and pike on the river, although the vast majority of anglers are after walleye.
Yeah, well, that's the deal, right?
That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Some walleye.
Yeah, that is the deal. But I'm getting down to some bachelorette party here.
Oh, it's super fun.
Yeah.
We were talking about how we want for Halloween this year for us to all dress up as ETAB games.
That would be fun.
And
we missed the John Higgins Welcome to the Jungle hairband Tuesday.
We did.
Remember we were going to do that? And
yes, and then it just never happened. Well,
No.
we could still do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
I thought
jackpot's still going.
So maybe tune in on Tuesday, and we might be going hairband Tuesday.
That's right. I just got to get a wig.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm
I
sure
should have all the rest of the parts.
and I'm pretty sure if you just walk down into your basement, you'd be able to find that wig.
Yeah, we got so much wig stuff and just costumes. I don't know that most of the costumes would not go on my body.
No, but you might be able to find a wig.
Yes, I think I probably
The wig is the highest likelihood of something that you could actually wear. That's downstairs.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, but we got a bunch of big-time players out there, 18 balls away, and we are at 24 balls dropped on this one. We are trying to give out $17.20 on the Musco, $697 on the minor, or $557 on the major. If you're able to hit the major, though, you'd be taking home the minor and the Musco as well. But then that mega prize is looking pretty good, sitting at 100 grand. It's already clicked up to 44 balls from that 43 ball count that it normally just sits at.
Yeah, no, it has. It is moving. So we're just kind of eyeing it when it's going to make the next move. It starts to happen faster and faster as it goes, and pretty soon you're looking at a winnable 100K.
Oh, that's for sure. But we got one away. Janet, Red, Martha, all 8 balls away, trying to take home some good prizes, but they're going to have to win it in the next few balls. But sometimes this is running a little bit behind and could surprise me, and we just hit it, but we didn't. And now we're moving on to a $17.20 must-go prize.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a good win on this because it brings all kinds of luck, not just the 1720 that it brings.
Yes.
It brings a bunch of luck along with it. And then next game's a special game.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is a special game, but we are at 60 balls dropped on this one. A bunch of people super close, but if you come in the next game and you win a giant jackpot, this is the reminder for you. Pilot Games, we love it when you guys are playing Pilot Games, so share pictures with us. We love to get pictures and see your faces. If you win a jackpot, hold your iPad up and let's see your happy face holding that jackpot message. Send us pictures of you playing with your friends or your favorite bartender. You can share your pics on Facebook or by emailing them at jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Speaking of that, Jim rocks. Yeah, you do, Jim. At American Legion Stillwater, winning at $17.20.
Jim Rock's big-time player. Not in a single top 10 right now,
No.
but just is a constant player in a lot of our games.
Yeah, we like those everyday players.
Yeah, those guys that we just see their name kind of pop up, and we kind of chat them up a little bit. Maybe you guys can chat us back.
Right. Yeah, it looks like it's a memorandum, or what do you call that? people did not want the Fu Manchu.
Yeah, I'm a little
Because
upset
no
about
one
it.
has chatted up at all.
I really wanted the Fu Manchu.
Yeah, no.
But we just have 1 minute
I gotta
and
give the people what they want.
45 seconds to get enrolled in this game right here. But we are getting prepped up for Vikings game day.
Yeah, I've been prepping all week, and my heart's already pounding peanut butter to beat those Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
You know, you and I first got to take care of business tomorrow.
Yes, we got our own little football game.
That's right. That's right. It's going to be a tough one. We're down like half of our starters, and we're playing the team that we lost to in the quarterfinals, and they got most of their skill guys back.
Oh, yeah, it is. But we had a big time little thing happen, and it was super funny. Jamar Chase tweeted out 1-0
Oh.
just 2 days ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just he named it and claimed it, saying that they're going to take on the Vikings and get the win. And I can't wait to watch Patrick Peterson give him his welcome to the NFL moment.
He also said the other day that the NFL ball's hard to catch.
He did. I agree with that, though.
It's a big ball.
It's a lot larger. You don't have to end the bigger thing than it just being larger, because a lot of those guys, they have freakishly large hands, and so it doesn't really matter for them. It's that there's not a white line on the top of the ball anymore, and so you don't see that white spinning thing when it's
No,
when
the
it's spinning.
rotation's harder to see.
It makes it really easy to be able to see the football when it's like that. But when it's all just brown, it kind of blends in. And he says you actually got to look for the laces to be able to find that rotation on the ball.
Wow. Yeah. No. I think I agree. You know, and I also think the quarterbacks get them where they want them, but they put so many fresh balls out there. You know, versus like in the college and in the high school. They take the more beat up balls. Like the teams will say, "Oh no, we like this really beat up ball." And in the NFL, they want those fresh balls going out there all the time.
Yeah, they want them looking nice.
Yeah. So all that makes harder. Makes it harder.
Chris Boyd's a funny guy.
Oh yeah.
He's so funny. He just is always he's always on something else.
Okay.
And he then quoted that tweet and then just said some drug is one heck of a drug. And like quoting Jamar Chase's 1-0 tweet.
Like you must be on something.
Yeah, you must be on something to think that. So I was he just cracks me up.
That's funny.
He's just super funny as well. He's one of those guys that just adds to the real humor in our locker room. What's made me really happy about that kind of stuff. But the Vikings did announce their captains.
Okay. Who they name as captains?
So the people getting that C on the jersey, it's going to be Kirk Cousins,
Okay.
Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen, right tackle Brian O'Neill, fullback C.J. Ham, linebacker Anthony Barr, cornerback Patrick Peterson, and safety Harrison Smith.
Nice.
Some big time players. I'm surprised that seeing C.J. Ham in there. I didn't really realize that he was a leader of the locker room.
Oh, yeah, but that feels like a fullback thing to be.
It does feel like he is a grinder.
Yeah, you gotta like those grinders in those positions, and I see many of those guys that got listed as grinders.
Oh, that's for sure. I mean, like, whether you think Adam Thielen is the number one target or Justin Jefferson is the number one target, Adam Thielen is the clear-cut captain.
Yeah.
Because he's that grinder. He's been with the team for forever, and he's got that
Came
leadership
out
role.
of D2, just like he's that kind of guy.
Oh, yeah. So what do you think the whole entire thing that Brian O'Neill being right tackle instead of our left tackle?
Well, I just think it's setting it up for Christian Darisaw.
Yeah, I mean, that's the obvious maturation of that line.
Yeah, for sure. But then they gave him the extension, so he feels good. I like.
And I think it's long enough that we can figure out how to keep him and Christian Darisaw together for at least the next 4 to 5 years.
Yeah, no, it's nice to have those bookends solidified. You got Casey and Bob. Bob's playing over at Buster's Sports Bar and Grill in Mankato, and Casey's playing at Twisted Sister at Pub 21 in Ada. Nicely done, splitting that $17 out there on game number 12. That was the game number 12.
Yeah, that was game number 12. I missed yelling that stuff, and so now I'm going to yell in this one. It's a hump game! game on a Friday. Nothing's better than a hump game on a Friday.
Yeah, the lights are just a little brighter.
Yeah, definitely a little brighter. But we just had a football game just yesterday. NFL football game, first regular season game.
Bucks and Cowboys.
It was, really good game.
Yeah, it was. It had the sloppiness that you expect in the first game of the season.
Yes.
But Tom Brady looked as fresh as ever.
Yes, I mean, that was incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched, did you watch the whole game?
No, I watched the first half and then I watched highlights the second half.
So you did watch the first half, which
Yes.
is the half that I'm actually going to bring up.
Okay.
Did you watch him fit it over top of Micah Parsons' shoulder right into Gronk's hand running across the middle?
Yeah.
Like, it was ridiculous. Like, he realized, Micah Parsons isn't looking. I could throw it right past his head. And he just placed it right over top of his head, like right here, and it went right into Gronk's hand, who was perfectly covered.
Yeah.
But you just like it
Just
was. You're just like you can't beat that kind of connection.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. The throws were just on point.
Antonio Brown.
Oh, it played amazing.
Yeah, best I've ever seen Antonio Brown in the past 5 years.
Oh no, he looked fantastic. It looked like, again, just a refreshed, renewed player. No, I'll tell you what. They got to clean up some mistakes, which I at least personally expect in that first game. But come mid-season on, like what I expect to happen in like a Bill Belichick team.
Yes.
Like they come out in week 1 and you almost expect them to be as good as they are. Although when you look at the history of it, they do poorly in the first month.
They do. I was about to say it's the Tom Brady cycle.
Exactly. So they you think one thing about it, right? But Tom Brady brings so much stuff, and he's working with guys, and he's tailoring, and he's mixing it up and doing all. First month usually is rough for Tom Brady's team.
Yeah, it's sloppy.
Yeah.
And so I'm super excited to see who can come out on top. Usually the Patriots do keep them young too as well.
Yeah.
And so that's a big thing. They like keeping it young. They don't like having those veterans. And he's been bringing all the veterans to, to Tampa. And they just seem to be picking that stuff a little bit quicker than the rest.
Yeah. Well, it was really because Tom had a bad connection with Gronk when he was trying to ask him what he should do, and Gronk was telling him just go into retirement,
Yes.
And it turns out that was just a bad connection. He thought Gronk was saying, "Let's
Like
go
the
win a
AT&T
championship."
commercial. Speaking of the incredible of that game was that both those teams have 3 wide receivers that can go 100+ yards.
It's crazy.
Like anytime.
Yeah.
It was pretty incredible to think about the receiving cores that were going up against each other.
Oh, it really was. It was super, super impressive what they're able to put out on the field from weaponry.
Yeah, I mean, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown. You'd go, how could you beat that receiving core? Well, let me up you one. Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, C.D. Lamb.
Right.
Like, it's just incredible how talented those 2 receiving cores were. 2 of the best receiving cores in the entire NFL.
Oh, yeah. How do you top it, really? I mean, it's, they just got, you can tie it. You can say, oh, this one's as good, but it's really hard to top when you got that many good players on the field at one time.
Oh, that's for sure. But we got balls dropping in this game, number 13, and we're working on a $16.80 must-go prize. But we got Big Mama, 10 balls away. So, what do you think about the Ravens running back room?
Oh, I tell you what, I mean, just got absolutely demolished here as the season was just about to get rolling. And, just a tough scenario when you're running a read option especially, and you don't have, your running back core.
Yeah, it's so hard. They just, so there's, we got a winner. It's Brat over at Skinner's 2 in St. Paul, taking $16.80. Good job, Brat. And we're going to take a quick break for game number 14.
14.
And we'll be back for game number 15. Hey guys, well the weekend started, but the jackpots did not. We gave out 6 jackpots this weekend, making this week total to 22 jackpots for the rolling week, 152 for Season X. We've been really just giving out jackpots left and right lately.
Oh yeah, it's been absolutely crazy. And it started off on Friday. Brian over at Westgate Bowl in Wellington took home $963.48.
Ooh, that is a really good jackpot. Then we had Jen over at Monty Sports Bar take home $4,465.
Oh yeah, definitely a great way to kick off the weekend. But it doesn't stop there. It rolls over to Saturday. Krabby over at Zantu's Zorba's Park Rapids took home $1,092.61.
Yeah, way to start off that Saturday, but to end off Saturday, we had Rio, one of those big-time players over at VFW Austin, winning $2,049.
Oh yeah, but Sunday is usually the day of rest, but jackpots did not. It is Vern over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill taking home $854.26.
Well, we had 2 jackpots on Friday, 2 jackpots on Saturday. We also had 2 jackpots on Sunday. We had Lake 7 over at the Woodshed Bar and Grill take home $706 to end off that Sunday.
Oh yeah, definitely a great weekend of jackpots, and hopefully it can carry on to this week.
Well, hello guys. We play all the time a little bit of Twins Bingo, so make sure you guys are playing a bunch of Twins Bingo because it's soon going to be off the game list again, and it's going to be some Vikings Bingo put back on there. I know Mad Dog's looking out for that one, but I'm super excited for all the shakeups that are happening in our Viking zone.
I know, this season's been absolutely crazy, and in starting off in 10th place, it's Jack Pine over at St. Paul Park Legion with 74,000 points. And then in 9th place, it's Putz over at Shiners Jenkins over with 76,000 points. And then in 8th place, it is Scrub By over at American Legion Fridley with 81,000. In 7th place, it's Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 82,000. In 6th place, it's Big Time player Joni over at Mama T's Castle Tap with 92,000 points. And then in 4th place, in 5th place, it's SNS at Chanticleer's Pizza Coon Rapids with 95,000 points. And then right underneath them, it is big time player Elsa in 4th place, playing over at Titan Sports Saloon with 98,000 points herself.
Wow, both SNS and Elsa right on the brink of getting into that 100,000 point club.
Oh yeah, this week is definitely something that's doable. And in 3rd place, starting off that 100,000 point club, it's Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 114,000 points herself. In 2nd place, it is Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar with 150,000. And in 1st place, holding it down, is Not Lucky over at Corner Bar Good Hugh with 171,000 points himself.
Oh yeah, well that's some crazy points for the players, but every single location is in the 100,000 point club or higher. We even have 3 different clubs in the location standings to start it off. In 10th place, St. Paul Park Legion with 118,000 points. Then with 121,000 points in 9th place, we have the reigning champs, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. In 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, with 127,000 points. With 132,000 points in 7th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent. Then we head on over to La Center with 159,000 points. In 6th place, we got Lakefront Bar. Moving up from 6th place to 5th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 166,000 points. Then with 168,000 points, only 2,000 points separating these American Legion Fridley and this location. It's in 4th place, Corky's Bar South Haven. In 3rd place, we got Maple View Lounge 2 with 180,000 points. Now we start getting into those different clubs with 247,000 points in the 200,000 point club. In 2nd place, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue, and then the number 1 location in the entire state of Minnesota with 334,000 points, almost having getting a 100,000 point lead. It's VFW Spring Lake Park.
Oh yeah, they've been doing awesome, but you guys can have a chance to play some Twins Bingo every day from 12 to 1. Hope you guys have a great one.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, and we're getting enrolled into a game number 15 on the broadcast. We got a bunch of people getting enrolled to try and win this minor sitting at $787, a major sitting at $629, and a mega of 100 grand.
Just to game number 14 while we were off air, D and J over at the handy corner, Pet over at the Clover, and VSCH over at Scotty's Log Bar. They split a $16.20 must-go prize, and we got just seconds from getting into this game number 15.
Yes, right now I'm looking up because I just read about how Anthony Barr is going to be out for our game versus the Bengals.
Yeah, for sure. So, that's going to be super interesting.
And so it looks like that the Vikings will turn to linebacker Nick Vigil.
Okay. I thought he was going to be on there anyway.
Yeah, former Bengal. That's why I thought he was going to be playing outside linebacker.
Yeah.
But he could be just let's read what the Star Tribune had to say about it. If I can.
I don't think you can.
I don't think I can either.
Yeah.
So I can't.
Oh, go ahead.
I got to get a subscription to the Star Tribune, and I don't want to do that. But I don't think this is the right one either. Okay, never mind. We just got, we're at a couple balls dropping on this one. It looks like Nick Vigil is going to be taking over that spot for Anthony Barr. And then you're going to have one of our other backups really step up. It's going to have to be, but they could turn to defensive end DJ Wanham.
Oh, yeah, he did take some reps during the early season. And we are nice and deep at defensive end.
He is super close physically to Anthony Barr's physics.
Yes.
Anthony Barr, 6'3", 240 pounds. DJ Wanham, 6'5", 260 pounds. They're very similar makeups and build. They have the similar athleticism, but just a little bit less of an athlete. So you could be seeing DJ Wanham step back, get into that outside linebacker type position, see another D end like Stephen Weatherly or Everson Griffin take over the full-time D-end spot on the right side, and then have Nick Vigil get bumped inside. Yeah,
it could be. Yeah, I wouldn't be super shocked by that. How do you get our best 11 on the field?
Yeah, that's the real thing, is how can we get the most talent on the field as we possibly can, and who is the best accumulation of talent to be able to do that type of thing. But let's check out the injury report. Barr did not participate after limited in Thursday's practice, but we got a winner.
D and J, they've just been crushing it out there. It's at least a hat trick now for D and J over at the handy corner in Winona.
Yeah, good job. Well, Conklin was full participation after being limited Wednesday, which is really good news to hear because we need that tight end room to be strong after losing Irv Smith Jr. for the majority of the season. Then we got Christian Darisaw, who had limited participation. I wouldn't expect him to be playing very much in this upcoming game, if at all. Josh Metellus, our backup safety, is in full participation. Alexander Madison was full participation. And then this is a big one, especially for our special teams. D.D. Westbrook was full participation.
No, there's a little bit of bad news there, but there's a lot of good news in that injury report.
Yes, exactly. I mean, the big ones is Christian Darisaw and Anthony Barr.
Yeah.
They need to get healthy for us to put out the best team we possibly can.
Absolutely. No, that's, best 11, like we say. It includes them on their respective sides of the ball.
Oh, that's for sure. So make sure you guys are supporting the Vikings by playing their E-Tab game, Vikings Victory. Pick a letter in the skull bonus and win big prizes. So just play Sunday, September 12th, the season opener for the Vikings. Make sure you're here at the bar. We're going to be running from 11:30 all the way till like 1:30.
Yeah, it's a little after one thing. I was looking at the newest schedule. It's a little bit later in our script, but I think it goes maybe till we're going to be closer to 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're going to have a blast hanging out with you guys. But, by the time it all gets wrapped up, It'll be actually closer to 2, it looks like, than it will be 1:30. So we're just putting in the time over here on game day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We love putting in the time on game day where we can talk as much football as our hearts desire. And so make sure you guys are here again, September 12th at 11:30.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting into this game 16 here of the broadcast. We got just over 30 seconds left to do that. Of course, it's $1 a card. You can play up to 36 cards around. It's super fun, and you're going to want to get in here and win some cash. So it's helping charity, and you're having fun. We're having a great time hanging out with you guys on a Friday night, and looking forward to what the weekend's got to offer. It is a TGI Friday. We had Nerdboat checking in with us at the beginning of the broadcast. We threw some luck out to him, and we're having a great time on a Friday night.
Here's a little fun fact, just to make you love our defensive end room just a little bit more.
Yeah.
After DJ Wanham got the official DN number 2 spot, Stephen Weatherly, to be able to stay on the team, actually took a $500,000 pay cut.
Wow.
Yeah, so just showing the amount of respect that these players have for each other, the amount of want to be able to come together and win a championship, and I think that's when something special can really happen. When guys can toss away their egos and really hop in and really buy in to whatever I can do to make this team win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I like about this team. I don't see a lot of prima donnas, even though we got a lot of star-studded cast coming together. I think what usually makes it difficult when you bring in all that veteran stars in is if they got the big egos. But our players seem to be in the right mindset.
That's for sure. Yeah, and we definitely know something about egos. Stefan Diggs. He actually admitted that he was a bad teammate at the end of his tenure with the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
Basically stating that when it was good, he was a good teammate. When it was bad, he was a bad teammate. And they just really couldn't find that compromise.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate that he ended it that way. It's kind of like James Harden. I don't know why you want to leave on that note. If you really want to go, figure out another way to make it.
Well, if James Harden doesn't leave that way, he's one of the greatest Rocket players. He's going to be considered one of the greatest Rocket players of all time. Yeah. Because of the way he left, he's now going to be considered one of the Rocket betrayers. Right. He's not going to be there with the why am I blanking on the great center that played for the Rockets?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, Hakeem Olajuwon. He can never be on that level because he didn't leave respectively.
Right.
But here we are. We're at 55 balls dropped on this one. Let's see if any of these players who are 6 balls away can win this must-go prize of $23.40.
Yeah, for sure. Well, every happy hour like we're doing right now in this very game, well, before I go into that,
Casey over at Twisted Sister at Pub 21 in Attaboy. I just couldn't help myself. $23.40 going out to Casey.
Well, I'm not sure how they pronounce it in Minnesota. The name of the town that's spelled the exact same way here in Michigan, they call Ada.
I prefer Ada. Like Attaboy.
The Attaboy. So, anyways, well, congratulations, Casey. We're rolling into game number 17 here of the broadcast. Having a great time with you guys. But, it's super exciting to see what's been happening in the standings in this very game that we're playing right now. This is that Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. It's the happy hour standings. We love it. We go over it every day, and we peered into it. And in 8th place, we got a 4-way tie. Newcomer to the list, it's Pee-wee over at TJ's Tavern on and off sale. Tying it up with Sandbar at Shore 96, Amy Pay Me at American Legion Rice, and Otter 61 at VFW Coon Rapids. All of them have 12,000 points. In 6th place, we got a 2-way tie with Curtis J at Country Lounge and Bowl at Corner Bar Goodhue. They both got 14,000. With 15,000 points, tied up in 4th place is Joni at Bleachers and Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee. In second place, we got another two-way tie. It's one away at American Legion Rice and Wolstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 16,000 points. And last season, the reigning champion and number one player in the state is Yags 370 over at the Riverboat Depot with 18,000 points.
Yeah, Yags 370, reigning champ, really killing it. But I'm going to be watching out for one away.
Yeah,
One
been a
away.
high riser.
Yeah, been climbing up these standings, going from each spot, just slowly working their way up. Now tied up with Wolstein, only 2,000 points away from that number one player, Yags 370.
Yeah, no, he's been doing a really good job out there. We'll see where that all lands for one away, but been tearing it up.
That's for sure. Well, let's hop right into the location sides of these standings. Because in ninth place, we have a three-way tie. It's between Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, and Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids. They all have 24,000 points. Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards was outside of our standings just yesterday. Was able to tie it up with Titan Sports Saloon.
That's season 8 champions.
Yeah, big time location. Then in seventh place, we have a two-way tie between Bleachers and Maplewood and Shady's Railside and Rice. They both have 25,000 points. Then with 29,000 points, we have a sixth place location. It's Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley with 29,000 points. Then with 31,000 points, I'm gonna make sure you check these locations to make sure I'm saying these right. Sixth place, Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley.
Yep.
Fifth place, Corner Bar Goodhue with 31,000 points.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. I just because they both said fifth place, and so sometimes it's.
I think I'll double check to make sure there wasn't a tie there, and I just didn't get the points right.
Yeah, well, let's check in fourth place because we got American Legion Shakopee with 36,000 points. Third place, you're going to be surprised by this one. Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 38,000 points. Wow. Yeah, they've now fallen back. They were in second, then got tied up in second, and now have been bumped back into third place. That location that tied them up and now have bumped them back with 40,000 points. It's American Legion Rice. And then that number one location, Country Lounge in St. Paul with 45,000 points.
That was correct. That was sixth place for Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley. Fifth place for Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Wow, that's some big-time shakeups.
Yeah, it is. We are rolling. We're 37 balls and counting as we're getting through this game number 17.
Yeah,
the broadcast.
Game number 17, but we got a minor at $844. Could be seeing that click up $1,000 over $1,000 by the end of the broadcast.
It really could get there unless we give it out beforehand.
Yeah.
But speaking of giving out some good things, we got some celebrity birthdays that we want to give out there to you guys. Born in 1898, we got Waldo Seaman. Oh, he's a chemist that invented vinyl.
Wow.
I feel like that's a pretty impressive thing to invent.
That's super impressive. Good job, Waldo. Where's Waldo? Born in 1929, we got Arnold Palmer, golfer, 7-time major title winner, and 4-time U.S. Masters winner.
That's Arnold Palmer, just one of the legend great golfers out there.
Oh, yeah. Surprising enough that probably the drink gets more fame than he does.
I think with your age group for sure.
Yes, because, yeah, definitely with my age group. I probably not then because probably it's his fame that made Arnold Palmer like the half and half lemonade team mix to be as popular as it was.
Yeah.
But like here, it's just like, oh, you want an Arnold Palmer?
Right. I can't believe it. Another D and J Handy at Handy's Corner in Winona getting the win of $22.80. That's a 4. That's a fourth, I think.
That's 4 wins for D&J. Good job, D to the J. I wish I knew the rest of it. But that is a great celebrity birthday. Born in 1929, Arnold Palmer.
Nicely done. And then born in 1934, one of our 2 on this same day, same year. It's Charles Kuralt. He was a TV journalist, newscaster. He had a great segment on CBS Morning News, on CBS Sunday Morning News, and then he had his own show, and it was called On the Road with Charles Kuralt. Really famous for that. People watched it for years. I know when I was growing up, my dad would always watch that. On Sundays, I'd be sitting there and I'd see that. It was kind of just like feel-good stories as he's driving around the country. But funny thing is it just side interesting, and then I'll get off this topic. But Charles Corral, after he passed away, this is like in the 90s, he passed away. It came out because of a property dispute that people didn't know that he had a wife in New York, like in New York City, where the studio was, and then he had a wife in Montana, and they had a property dispute over the property in Montana. So
really,
that his wife didn't know. I don't know that the other wife knew, but yeah. So
that's
stuff.
insane.
That you could be that big of a star, like on TV.
Yes, and then have like two separate families being.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible to me. Like, how did you not, because the internet probably wasn't, like, as big of a thing then.
No.
Like, when he was all, like, super famous. Then it wasn't as easy as just, like, Googling up a guy's name.
Right.
And then like half of his personal information.
Right. No, back then, you just didn't know that, so you just never talk on air about your family or wife or show pictures of them or whatever. You could say, oh, I love my wife and my kids and whatever, but they don't know which ones you're talking about.
That's insane. Happy birthday, Charles. But next celebrity birthday, born on the same day, same year, 1934, Rogers Morris, baseball player. Is that the right way of pronouncing his name?
Maris.
Maris. 7-time MLB All-Star, 3-time World Series champ, 2-time AL MVP, Gold Glove Award winner, 2-time AL RBI leader, and 61 home runs in a season.
Yeah, that was the record until basically when we had the Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire runoff on that.
Yeah,
that was the first. Basically it took the steroid era for someone to pass his home run record. And it's kind of one of the amazing things. I mean, with all the awards and everything that
do we need to take a quick break?
Just real quick.
We'll be literally right back before the game's done. Hey guys, well, the weekend started, but the jackpots did not. We gave out 6 jackpots this weekend, making this week total to 22 jackpots for the rolling week, 152 for Season X. We've been really just giving out jackpots left and right lately.
Oh yeah, it's been absolutely crazy, and it started off on Friday. Brian.
Hey guys, and we're back. Just like I said, I'm not a fibber. We were back before the game was done.
We were.
But we are working on a $29.40 must-go prize.
So I was saying about Roger Maris, one of the amazing things is that he's not in the Hall of Fame.
Really?
Yeah.
That's incredible. Is there a reason?
When I was looking it up and just trying to ask the question, because I was surprised to learn that. I thought for sure Roger Maris was a Hall of Famer.
I mean, he just seems. Yeah. I mean, you look at the resume; it screams Hall of Famer.
And they said he had too many injuries while he was playing, and I was thinking, but he was 7-time All-Star, 3 times World Series champ, 2 times AL MVP. Golden Glove. I mean, everything. There it is. Half track over at Little Dandy in Lexington Township, winning $29.40 on a game number. Was this 17?
Yeah, I think it was game number 17.
I'll pull it up here.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, game number 17 of the broadcast.
Yeah, good job. Good job, half track over at the Little Dandy. Now we're getting enrolled in game number 18 already in the broadcast. I can't believe we're already in game number 18. We got to start moving through these celebrity birthday. Next celebrity birthday, born in 1945, Jose Feliciano, singer-songwriter, Light My Fire, Feliz Navidad, Cinco, and Chico and the Man.
Yeah. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Well, here's a great NBA player born in 1948, Bob Lanier, Hall of Fame center, 8-time NBA All-Star, NBA All-Star Game MVP, J. Walter Kennedy Citizenship Award, and most of his years with the Detroit Pistons. I think he played some with the Milwaukee Bucks as well.
Oh, really? Yep. I was not familiar with this player.
Yeah, just all-time great center.
Oh, sweet. During that center era, like in the
It would have been, what is it, late 60s, early 70s?
Okay. Yeah, that gives me a pinpoint place. So, happy birthday, Bob. Born in 1949, we got Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly.
O'Reilly, TV host and commentator, did the O'Reilly Factor.
Yeah, no, still a big-time commentary. Was on Fox News. Really was one of those early on, folks that brought that kind of opinion news to the forefront. That now
that
such
just runs.
a big, that's like kind of what runs news nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah. In 1950, we got Joe Perry, rock guitarist, of course, that famous rock guitarist for Aerosmith. Walk this way.
Yes, Aerosmith is awesome, and Joe Perry, one of those guys that really made the whole thing work.
Yeah, for sure.
Born in 1952, we got Jerry Conway, a Marvel comic writer, publisher.
Punisher. He did the Punisher.
Oh, he did the Punisher.
Yeah, he wrote the Punisher.
I like the Punisher as a TV show.
Okay.
I haven't read any comics of the Punisher.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed the TV show that they did.
Okay. Yeah. It's in many of these guys, the original writers like this, they actually created that stuff, which is just kind of amazing.
Exactly. It's incredible to think about that kind of stuff. I'm about to go watch a Marvel movie when I get off work today.
Nice.
I'm gonna go see the new 9 Rings movie.
Okay, the was it
Shang-Li?
Shang-Li, yeah. No.
Yeah.
7 rings. Or 6 rings. 6 rings.
6 rings. He's correcting me.
Yes.
Then Ben was like, it's not 10 rings.
Yes.
It is 6 rings, okay?
We have to look into the production room, and then we got producer Ben just making a big-time production move. Yeah, Pinocchio in us.
He goes, you didn't say 10, you actually said 9. Just called me out for all my mistakes.
For everything. That's all right. Well, we're just trying to get to, we're just trying to get to the broadcast.
Yeah. So,
hey, speaking of great and amazing things, born in 1960, it's Colin Firth, actor. He's a super talented actor. He's in Bridget Jones's Diary and The King's Speech. Yeah, he was definitely the star of The King's Speech.
Yeah, let me see if I can recognize. Oh, yeah, I definitely recognize him. Big time actor. I remember him because he's one of the main guys from Kingsman.
Okay.
From the new Kingsman movies.
Okay. Yep. Well, super talented actor for sure.
Oh yeah, but next celebrity birthday, I kind of wish we had producer John with us so that we
could
be
excited about this
because he loves this guy. Born in 1974, Ben Wallace, NBA forward, NBA champ, 4-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year.
That's amazing.
4-time.
4-time. Like it's hard to get it once.
At like 6'8" center.
Yeah. No.
Ridiculous. 4-time NBA All-Star, 2-time NBA rebounding leader, and NBA blocks leader.
Yeah, no, that's a really impressive resume. I mean, just the 4 times NBA Defense Player of the Year. I think it's as hard or almost as hard as getting an MVP.
Oh, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's different, but it's almost just as hard.
Yeah. There it is, Jerry over at Welch's Big Ten Supper Club in Arden Hills, winning that $25.80 in game number 18 of the broadcast. That means we're getting enrolled in game number 19, and we'll see here in just a second as that screen rolls over how many minutes we've got to get enrolled into that game. There it is, just under 2.5 minutes to get enrolled in that game. Remember, you can play up to 36 cards a round. It's just $1 a card. It is a Friday night happy hour that we're hanging out with you guys at 5:38 in the evening. We're going to be rolling all the way till 6 o'clock. We got 23 games of Jackpot Hunter. When we go off the air, though, we're going to kick off some Skull Bingo. This is a Vikings game opener weekend that we're coming into, so we'll be right back with you guys. Actually, the whole crew here, Ian, myself, and we got producer Ben in the back room room. He's going to be here with us as well for that awesome Vikings game day this Sunday at 11:30 when we come back to you guys.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. But I just looked up what was the most defensive players of the year in an NBA career.
Yes.
Turns out Ben Wallace is actually tied with Dikembe Mutombo for that record.
Wow. No.
Yeah, both with 4 defensive player of the years. That's an incredible feat to get 4 of them.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of guys get 3, a lot of guys get 2, just because they have a stretch. But to be able to have a 4-year stretch of winning that award, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
And he was good enough to get himself an NBA All-Star placement too.
Yes.
Because he only had 4 of those as well.
Yeah. Nice. Well, I think, the amazing thing is that producer Ben, right, that shares the name, Big Ben, a lot of people, look at him as his playing style was very similar to Ben Wallace when he was in high school. A lot of people actually got him confused.
Yeah, they kind of went, "Oh, is that Ben Wallace out there?"
No.
Oh, no. That's just Ben Ruggles.
That's just Ben Ruggles. It's just Big Ben.
It's just Big Ben.
TikTok, baby.
All right, let's talk about a little bit of Timberwolves stuff, and let's talk about how we might pick up a different kind of Ben.
Yes, Ben Simmons. They just keep on talking about it. I don't know. Sometimes these rumors, just when they just keep talking about it,
there's a vein of truth.
Yeah.
Like, usually I go, when I was first seeing all the Ben Simmons rumors, I was like, duh, every team's doing it. Like, that doesn't mean anything for us. Like, that's like every team's going to submit an offer for Ben Simmons.
Right.
Like, no matter how much whatever it is, like, they're going to either undersell or oversell, whatever it is, trying to get Ben Simmons.
Right.
And so I was like, oh, nothing. But then I just keep on hearing Timberwolves' name when it comes up with Ben Simmons. Yeah. And I'm like, okay.
Maybe.
Let's see if we can make this happen. Let's see if we can pair up Ben Simmons and Anthony Edwards.
Hey, I would think that would be really fun.
Oh, that'd be super fun. Adding that defensive passer, pair him up with that elite shooting scorer that Anthony Edwards is. I think it would just really add to each other's games. I think he would push Anthony Edwards as a defensive man, being that versatile defender, helping him out. And I think he would also help coach up Jaden McDaniels as well, who has a very similar physical stature to Ben Simmons, where he's that big that can move really well.
Yeah, no, for sure. Absolutely. Well, I think the Timberwolves, if that happens, it's going to be, well, to me, I don't have a lot of comment about it until I see how the pieces fall.
Yes, who are they trading? Who are they giving away to be able to achieve this?
Because you're going to have to give away a lot.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully it's just a lot of picks.
Right.
Because we don't need young talent.
No, we got a ton of it.
We got a ton of young talent. Now we just need to be able to put some of that together and get it in the playoffs running right.
Speaking of young talent, I see a lot of young talent out there in the twiking zone here lately. Yeah. And,
yes. So let's hop right into the twiking zone. I think I went over the players last time, so I'm going to send it over to you.
In 10th place, we got Kick It over at the bleachers with 81,000 points. With 84,000 points, we just take a stroll over to the VFW in Spring Lake Park to find Loser Dave in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 88,000 points. But with 89,000 points, it's Puts over at Lucky's Tavern in 7th place. In 5th place, we've got a 2-way tie with Joni at Mama T's Castle Tap and SNS at Chanticleer Pizza in Coon Rapids. They both have 95,000 points. They're tapping on that 100,000 point door. And then who did break through that door this week? It's none other than the reigning champion in 4th place, Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 101,000 points. With 114,000 points over at Corky's Bar South Haven, it's Nan in 3rd place. In 2nd place, we got Lucky Tim at Lakefront Bar with 159,000 points. But the unstoppable 1st place player with 171,000 points over at Corner Bar Goodhue, it's Not Lucky in 1st place.
Yeah, good job, Not Lucky. And we got Jewelry K.
You nailed it. Nailed it. Don't let them tell you different. Maple Lake Bowl over in Maple Lake with $18.40.
I think I really. I'm trying to think.
It's just jewelry.
Jewelry?
Jewelry K.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with.
Jewelry. I'm willing to speak gibberish on the broadcast, so we can just move on from that. We got 2 minutes to get enrolled in this next game. We have a minor that's closing in on $1,000. Right now it's at $966. Maybe if you guys get a bunch of people enrolled, we might be able to click over this game, and then next game would be 52 balls, or we can have it for game number 21.
That's right, because this is game number 20. We got just over a minute and a half left to get enrolled.
Oh yeah, let me hit right into these location standings. In 10th place is the reigning champions themselves. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 124,000 points. Then with 133,000 points in 9th place, we got St. Paul Park Legion. 8th place, it's Miniger Sports Hub with 137,000 points over there in La Crescent. Now we head over to 7th place with 144,000 points. It's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights. In 6th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 171,000 points. Now we head over to Fridley with 176,000 points. In 5th place, we got the American Legion Fridley, our charity spotlight.
Yeah.
Charity spotlight. But in 4th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center with 177,000 points. Lakefront Bar, huge riser through this past week.
Yes, they were.
Then in 3rd place, we got Mapleview Lounge 2 with 202,000 points. The first player in that 200,000 point club. Then the second location in that 200,000 point club, it's Corner Bar Goodhue with 249,000 points. And the number 1 location with 364,000 points, the only location in the 300,000 point club, it's VFW Spring Lake Park.
So they've been absolutely crushing it. Speaking of crushing it, this next thing that we're going to be talking about, they've been crushing it for years and years and years. It is our Minnesota Roadside Attraction Spotlight. Roadside Attraction Spotlight. It is the Spam Museum.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite locations.
Yeah, Minnesota Spam Museum celebrates the infamous canned meat that we all love to hate and hate to love, but we can't help ourselves. Originally opened in 1991 as the Hormel Foods First Century Museum, a newer spam-focused museum emerged in 2001. Today, the 14,000 square foot downtown Austin museum features advertising from around the world. World War II themed exhibits, Spam Brand 101, with where patrons can learn all about different varieties of spam, and of course, a gift shop with gifts and souvenirs. Don't leave without getting a sample of the canned delicacy to taste for yourself.
Yeah, that is awesome. The spample. The good old
you gotta get a spample.
Yeah. Yes, and the Spam Museum, just one of those cool spots that you can hang out at over there in where exactly is it at? Do we know? Does it say in this?
It's in Austin.
Austin, Minnesota. A really cool spot to be at.
Absolutely.
But we've been earning points all night long for the Jackpot Hunter standings. And this game, no different, as we are in game number 20. And we got a bunch of players trying to earn those Jackpot Hunter points. But we got some players that have earned more Jackpot Hunter points than the rest.
Yeah, although I think D and J may be closing in on this.
I mean, if they have any wins outside of these games, they are going to be hopping into into the top 10.
Yeah.
In 8th place, we have a 4-way tie right now. They all have 12,000 points.
Wow.
Yes.
Call that the Saquon
One of
tie.
them have been in our standings for a long time. Amy Pavey and Otter 61.
Yes.
Amy Pavey's playing at American Legion Rice and Otter 61 in VFW Coon Rapids. Funny enough, have been at 12,000 points since way back when they were in first place.
First place, yeah.
Then we got Sandbar at Short 96 with 12,000 points as well.
Hey, Scott over at Jack and Jim's in Folly, winning that $24 must-go. Congratulations, Scott.
Yeah, good job, Scott. We had Scotty. Now we got Scott winning.
Well.
Now we're
See
working
how
on.
a letter can make such a difference.
It does make such a big thing. We don't make any kind of Star Trek references when your
No.
name's just Scott.
It is just Scott. She said, "Well, Scott."
But we
Make
got
great lawn products.
We got one more player that tied into that 8th place spot.
Yeah.
It was Pee Wee at TJ's on and off sale that tied it up with that 12,000 points. Then in 6th place, we head into another two-way tie. Going from 7th into 6th place, it's Curtis J at Country Lounge. And Bowl was tied up by Curtis J at Corner Bar Good to You. They both have 14,000 points. Then 4th place, surprise, surprise, it's another two-way tie between Joni at Bleachers and Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee, both with 15,000 points.
Okay.
Then with 16,000 points, it's another two-way tie in 2nd place. It's one away at American Legion Rice, and Wolstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, one away, was solidly in 3rd place, tied with Joni and Lula Finn. Decide I don't want to be there. I want to move out and get to 2nd place tie with that big-time player Wolstein.
Yes, they just said bye-bye to that other tie. I'm going to a new tie.
Yeah, bye, bye, bye. But in 1st place, we have the reigning champ himself. It's Yags 370 at the Riverboat Depot with 18,000 points.
He knows how to get the wins. In 9th place in the location side of things, we got a newcomer. It's Season 8 champion, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, tying it up with last season's Twiking Zone champions, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, and Pappy's Cafe in Coon Rapids. They all have 24,000 points. In 7th place, we've got a two-way tie-up with Bleachers in Maplewood and Shady's Railside in Rice with 25,000 points. But with 29,000 points over in Akeley, it's Municipal Store in Akeley that's in 6th place. In 5th place, we got Corner Bar Goodhue with 31,000 points. Then, with 36,000 points over in Shakopee, it's the American Legion in 4th place. But in 3rd place, was in 2nd, was tied for 1st. Moving back a little bit, it's the reigning champions in these very standings. Riverboat Depot and Sartell with 38,000 points. Woohoo! But with 40,000 points, you just wander over to Rice and find that American Legion Rice, and you'll find our 2nd place location. In 1st place, we got Country Lounge in St. Paul with 45,000 points. Just needing 5 wins to get in that elusive 50,000 point club.
That's a pretty big club to be able to
It is.
join. So good job,
This
Country
early.
Lounge, jumping
Unbelievable.
into a little bit of a lead now with a 5,000 point lead.
No, yeah. I feel like it took a lot longer for our locations to get this many points last season.
Yes, it definitely did. But we got balls dropping in this game number 21.
Yeah.
So that means we just have, after this, 2 games
I
left.
think our producers fact-checking us saying that was game 21 that Scott won, and then we're in game number 22.
No.
Okay.
I'm saying no.
You're saying no. but
No.
He says yes.
He's saying yes? Who won game 20?
We don't know.
Oh, okay. He's saying it all got shifted, and that's how it got all confused. So I believe him now that he's saying it. He actually knows what he's talking. He knows what he's talking about. I should believe the producer more often. But since he's my brother, I have a tendency to distrust him. But we are in game number 22.
Got such an honest face.
Face of a scoundrel over there. But we got $36 for our Musco, and so we are 11 balls away for a bunch of these players. But let's head right into this day in history.
Okay.
Yeah, this day in history on September 10th, 1991. You either had to be a part of the fairly small subculture of music fans or a professional on a business side of the music industry to have heard of Nirvana before the autumn of 1991. To the few who followed their particular band of alternative music before alternative went mainstream, Nirvana had announced themselves as a band to watch in their independently produced 1989 album Bleach. And to the music business pros who knew the Bleach sold 30,000 copies after being produced for only $600. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Nirvana was seen as a prime candidate for a breakout with their second album being released by a major label, Griffin Records.
Here it is. We got Leads over at Gabe's on the Park in St. Paul. It's a $36 must-go, and we're going into our last game of the broadcast. That means it's going to be a 52 ball on this minor. We'll see if we can get it out. We've given out so many jackpots on the last game of a Friday broadcast. Just feels like maybe we're on the verge of that.
Oh, yeah, but let's keep on talking about the record-breaking things that Nirvana did. But absolutely no one, not Nirvana's biggest fans, not their biggest industry supporters, and certainly not the band members themselves, suspected the magnitude of what was about to happen. In just a few short months, a group that was completely not a non-entity to the mainstream music buying public would become the most important rock band on Earth. The transformation began on September 10th, 1991 with the release of Nirvana's landmark single, Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah, it was a huge hit.
I mean, it gets millions of streams to this day.
Yeah. I mean, just ginormous. They really went from out of nowhere into just amazing success.
Oh, I mean, that's probably their biggest album that they released.
Yeah.
And for that to be like the one that they came, like that nobody knew about them, and then they release that level of greatness.
Yeah.
Like that's ridiculous.
It is, and unfortunately, they were limited on what they did after that, just because of the death of their lead singer and that kind of thing. So, yep. But just an amazing single to be released on this day, just out of absolutely nowhere. Like to say, they sold 30,000 copies of their previous album, which is a lot when you only put $600 into it.
Yeah, I mean that's great money.
Yeah,
that's great money for $600.
Right. So, speaking of great things that happen, of course, we do everything here for our charities, and we like to spotlight one of our great charities each and every week, and this week happens to be one that's also just one of those top tier locations.
Yeah, it is. It's the American Legion Fridley.
Yeah, they do an amazing job over there. It's a patriotic veterans organization devoted to mutual helpfulness. The American Legion is the nation's largest wartime veteran service organization committed to mentoring youth and sponsorship of wholesome programs in our communities, advocating patriotism and honor, promoting strong national security, and continued devotion to our fellow service members and veterans.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to support this charity, it's pretty obvious. Go play at the American Legion in Fridley.
Yeah.
They're post 303 in Fridley. Fridays.
This looks really good.
Have baby back ribs, $13.95. It's a half rack of barbecue baby back ribs served with fried potatoes and coleslaw.
Yeah. Bring me my baby back.
Oh, yeah, that's some good stuff. But the deals don't end there because Sunday has a great breakfast deal from 9 a.m. to noon. They have a Mo special, 3 eggs, omelet stuffed with ham and American cheese served with hash browns and toast.
Yeah, you can be eating that, and I'll be jealous of you. You can be eating that while you're getting on air with us for the Vikings game day.
Oh, that would for sure be a great meal to fuel you for a super fun game day that we have planned for you guys.
Yeah, we do. We got a great one where we're going to start off with some game day bingo. It's the Vikings bingo, that 25-cent card that we play at lunchtime each day. We're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. Is that right?
No, 4 games of Vikings bingo.
Oh, yeah.
Vikings bingo. And then you probably got it mixed up because it's Vikings victory next.
Brand new game that I don't believe we've ever played on air before. Then after that, we're going to get into our football-themed game, Top 10. Then we come back with some more Skull Bingo, which we play 4 games of that. But what happens after that?
Yeah, some more Vikings victory is going to be going on. Then another game of Top 10, and then 4 more games of Vikings bingo.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't get any better than that. It's Vikings, and more Vikings, and it's going to be an awesome, awesome day. So make sure you're here hanging out with us, and it'll affect your PGL points. That is 3 days a week. You got PGL points, activities. You got Minnesota Game Night, the biggest gaming night of the week on Tuesday nights. Then you got Twins Wednesday. It is just the top of the notch programming that you're going to love. Then you come in and it's Vikings game day on Sundays or any of the game day. Like if they play on Thursday, if they play on Monday, wherever they play, we're going to be bringing you that game day. Here it is.
IHS over at Big Dog Sports Cafe in North Mankato, taking home $25.20 on that Musco coverall. Good job, LHS or IHS.
Yeah, and I'll just real quick give you that top 5 going into this Sunday. In 5th place, we got Gramps. In 4th place, we got Drumskeet. In 3rd place, we got Forget You D. 2nd place, it's Devoided. And in 1st place, it's SpongeBob.
And those top 5 locations are all in the 2 million point club or higher. 5th place, Leo's Bar, New Market. 4th place, Neighborhood Tavern in Effie. 3rd place, Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids. 2nd place, VFW Northfield. And then that one location in the 3 million point club, it's Cabin Bar in Nicollet.
Well, it's going to be a blast hanging out with you guys this Sunday. All of our normal broadcasting. So Vikings bingo at noon, Jackpot Hunter at 1 to 4, $1 Jackpot Hunter from 4 to 6 with that one game of Lucky 4 bingo there at 4, and then Skull bingo from 6 to 10 is going to be going on tomorrow. Then we'll be right back with you guys on Sunday for that Vikings game day.
Oh yeah, but most importantly, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
Bye, guys.
334,000 points, almost having getting a 100,000 point lead.
Yes.
It's VFW Spring Lake Park.
Oh yeah, they've been doing awesome, but you guys can have a chance to play some Twins Bingo every day from 12 to 1. Hope you guys have a great one.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, we are having a blast, and especially on those PGL nights,
Oh, yes.
Tuesday and Wednesday. You guys definitely want to be there, but soon we're going to be adding back game day, and so super excited about all this. It's the 12th. Game day.
Yeah,
it's going to be
weekend.
our season, Viking season opener. It's going to be so much fun, so make sure you guys are there.
Oh yeah, but starting off these player standings, in 10th place, it's Bad Flat Bob playing over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 471,920 points. Ooh. And then in 9th place, jumping in from outside the standings, it's High Rise and Brizo playing over at Underground Bar and Grill with 480,529 points. And then in 8th place, it's Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin with 510,200.
points. It's VFW Northfield in second place. A really close race now between Danny's Dugout and VFW Northfield. But then that first place location having a little bit of a separation now with 2,763,055 points. It's Cabin Bar Nicolette.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely crazy. But if you guys want a chance to win some PGL points, make sure you're tuning in on our specialty nights like Mega Soda Game Night and Twins Wednesday, and coming to you soon, Game Day.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
What is up, you guys? You know it. You love it. You love our Jackpot Hunter. We have craziness in our standings this season, and it's been ties on ties.
Oh yeah, well let me just hop right into these player standings. In 7th place, we start off with a tie. It's a 4-way tie. In